सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ Gayatri Mantra as a sadhana to qualify oneself at all levels is prescribed by our scriptures. Whatever is prescribed by our scriptures, I have to follow, whether I like it or not. Many times we don't like. All the injunctions of Shastra, I should not look from my likes and dislikes angle. Whatever prescribed by the Shastra, I never look from my angle, whether I like it or not. This angle I never apply. Because, what is the reason? Why I should not apply my likes and dislikes? Because I have freedom. If I like, I do. If I don't like, I need not do. How Shastra can compel me? Shastra tells, you do not know what is good for you. You know what you like, what you don't like, but you do not know what is good for you. Just like baby do not know what is good for the baby. Mother only knows. Baby cannot reject. Similarly, Shastra is my mother. Shastra does not have any personal agenda for her sake. So take Shastra as mother. Shastra is not going to get any benefit. By enforcing some rules and regulations on me, is Shastra is going to get any benefit? Never. Shastra enforcing or compelling me, prescribing some rules and regulations on me means for my sake alone. If I don't like it is unpleasant for me, I have to make it pleasant. This is the difficult task. Many occasions, many things, Shastra says, do this, don't do this. First I should know what to do, what not to do. After knowing whether is it difficult or easy for me to implement, that is second thing. First I should know. Then I have to implement. If it is difficult for me to implement, I have to make it easy to implement. Suppose I don't have interest on that, I don't like it, create interest. Later you come to know in the long run the benefit of that practice. Therefore, guidance is required. That guidance we get from Shastra. Shastra is equal to thousands of mothers. Therefore, Shastra prescribes this Gayatri Mantra, initiation into Gayatri, is a sadhana. Every day, aharaharam sandhyam upasita. Aharahara sandhyam upasita. Every day you have to practice Sandhya Vandanam. This is Vedic injunction. Vidhi, a nitya karma. So that nitya karma I have to do nityam. Once the Shastra says nityam, I should not practice once in a while. So nityam means nityam. Every day I have to practice. Not only every day, morning, afternoon, in the evening. So therefore, among so many injunctions, Gayatri Upasana, Gayatri Mantra Japa Sadhana is one sadhana. Yesterday we saw the origin of Gayatri, how the mantra, the letters, the meaning we saw. Today we look into that initiation into Gayatri. Just I like to give the points one by one. Initiation means taking that mantra from either father or guru. After taking that mantra, that is called taking initiation. Initiation means what? I give an auto-suggestion to my mind, sankalpa. I initiate myself, I surrender to this Gayatri, I will take this Gayatri. The initiation. In our culture, before going to study scriptures, everyone has to take this Gayatri mantra initiation. Without, if you go to Vedic schools and all Gurukulams, generally, if they want to study Rig Veda, Yajurveda or any Veda, any study, they have to undergo this Upanayana ceremony. Compulsory. The tuft is required, that Yajnopavitam is required. Then only they can start, they have right. Then only is a Samskrita Purusha. Until that time is a Prakrita Purusha. But nowadays, this Upanayanam before marriage, they are celebrating. So this person up to 27 years Prakrita Purushanave irpan. In the Samskaram Varma. That is why give that initiation at early age so that he prepare himself. Just samskara comes so that he can grow in that samskara for a length of time. Then he is fit enough to get married and children, and he can take the dharmic lifestyle with the Sahadharmacharini. So to study scriptures, this initiation into Gayatri is very important. That time when he takes initiation, he is called as Brahmachari. It's a Brahmachari. What they do that time, Ashmarohanam. They do Ashmarohanam. This boy has to put his leg on the stone. That it symbolically indicates life whatever I am going to face, hurdles, problems, hard like this stone, I am going to face very hardships in my life. I am ready to face. This is like a promise. I am going to face any problems, whichever comes, any hurdle like a stone, no? Very difficult. But still I am ready to face. I have willpower. I will accept every problem. That is called Ashmarohanam. Ashma means a stone. Arohana means climbing. Climbing onto that stone, he has to keep the leg on that. Ashmarohanam, not Ashvarohanam. Ashvarohanam is sitting on the horse. Nice. This is Ashvarohanam. Even the woman, when she gets married, I do not know how many of you remember, you might have done that. So this girl also after marriage, she accepts what are difficulties are going to come in my family. I am going to face, I make my heart like a rock. There is no rocking. No? If I keep my leg on the rock, my heart is also like a rock. Towards myself, rock not towards other self, other people. Once I put the leg on the rock, my heart is also like a rock. It will not disturb by any disturbances. I will face them. That is the meaning. In the Purohita priestess, you have to say all these things. Now you see the marriages, Upanayanams and all, these meanings have gone. They are very much interested in video, marriage halls, the decoration, lot of gold, these are all things are going on. You have it, nothing wrong in that. But the purpose, the meaning of that mantra, everyone should know. Why this boy keeping the leg on that? Why this girl keeping the leg on that? Why this puja? So wholeheartedly they have to follow, understand and follow. This Ashmarohanam, one sort of practice in that Upanayanam. In this Upanayanam, the father or Guru tells this Gayatri Mantra in that boy's ears. From that time, this boy is taking a oath. Early morning he has to get up. Before sunrise he has to get up. Immediately first to take bath. From that time onwards till death, there is no postponement. Get up early morning, first to take bath and do Sandhya Vandana. Throughout life, that's all. This commitment. It is a commitment. And he should not eat outside food, whatever is available. No liquor, no smoking, never touch, even smell also. Once I put that Upavitam, that Gayatri Mata, Avahayami, she is with me. I am insulting her. If I talk any rude words, if I go against to the injunctions of Shastra, I am insulting the Gayatri, who is in the form of this Ajnopavita. Therefore, Mamsam na bhakshayet. He should not touch non-vegetarian. Never. These are very, very important. And Dhumapanam, smoking. Never. And telling lies. Never. Like this, so many are there. So they has to commit all these things. Never forget all these things. Once he starts this sadhana, once this boy is entered to this Gayatri Mantra, wherever he goes, he sees Mahatmas, great people, he has to do Abhivadanam. How to introduce, Hi sir అని சொல்லக்கூடாது. How are you? Never ask like that. First you have to do abhivadanam, that to close your ears. He has to close his ears and say, he is praising his family, Gotra, and he is praising his Dharma Sutra, what he is following. So that praise he should not listen. How many of you know this? Why he closes? Ennamo close pandar avada. But Shastra tells, whenever you are remembering your Gotra, your Dharma Sutra, Apastamba Sutra, or Bodhayana Sutra, or Yajushakadhyayi, Rigveda Shakadhyayi, you should not listen when you are introducing yourself. If I listen that praise what I am doing about my ancestors, I will get pride. So better I should not listen. So I close my ears and I introduce myself. My name is so and so, and I belong to this Gotra, Bharadvajasa Gotra, whatever Gotra, and Apastambha Sutra. I follow that Dharma Sutra. Not following, but he says Rigvedadhyayi or Yajurvedadhyayi. You do not know even single line of Yajurveda. Have you seen how many people are telling? Still that tradition we are following because this person is equal to Yajushakadhyayi, because he knows Gayatri Mantra. Yesterday we saw one Gayatri Mantra is equal to all Vedas Sara. Still we respect that tradition. In spite of that, he do not know anything. Enna sutramum theriyadu, enna gotramum theriyadu. Oru edo innu solradhu maatram adhu practice panni idi sandhyavandanam pannumbodhu idella pannu. They will teach what gotra, what sutra, Dharma Sutra, what Veda he belongs. So each one of us belong to one Veda. Each one of us belong to one Gotra, Rishi Gotra, Kaushika Gotra, Kaundinyasa Gotra, Bharadvajasa Gotra, Atri Gotra. So many Gotras are there. So I belong to such a tradition. My fathers, all are Rishis. So I belong to that. So this boy introduced himself. That means I am not great. Trivedi, Divedi, Chaturvedi. Still names are continuing. Even though we are not following that study. That means the Gayatri Mantra gives such a status to that person to express himself all these ways. So once he takes initiation into Gayatri, what he has to do? Sandhyavandanam. Now come to the Sandhyavandanam part. After taking initiation to Gayatri, Aharahara Sandhyamupasita. Pratah Gayatri, Madhyana Gayatri, Sayam Gayatri. One has to perform. Sandhya Vandanam. Sandhya means, it's derived from a Sanskrit word root Dhyaihi. Dhyaihi. Sandhya. Samyak Dhyaihi. Meditate. To meditate. Vandana means salutations to the Lord. Worship the Lord daily during Sandhya. Meditate upon that Lord. Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. Through karma, through some actions, by uttering some slokas. Then Manasa, by meditating upon. Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. This is one meaning. Another derivation, Sandhya means derived from the Sandhi, a joining. Joining of what? Night and day. Morning, the dawn, they say. No? The night goes and that the daytime is coming. That Sandhi Kalam. That is called Sandhya. Again, that morning time is going to over, then afternoon time, Madhyanam. That Madhyanam is going to come and join at 12 noon, they say. That is also Sandhya, Sandhi, Sandhi Kala. Again in the noon will go again Sayam. That evening comes and joins. That Kala is also Sandhi Kala. Trikala Sandhya they call. It is called as Trikala Sandhya. Prata Sandhya, Madhyana Sandhya, Sayam Sandhya, Trikala Sandhya. At that Sandhi time, dawn, noon and dusk. They are called in English. The night and day joining, the dawn, and the forenoon and afternoon joining, Madhyana Sandhya, and the forenoon, afternoon and the dusk joining time. Clear? Then what are the things he has to do? We'll see just. All of you know, just we are reminding ourselves. I know you know that. Once we have to perform Sandhya Vandanam, it is a ritual with many steps. There are many steps. This pujari, priest comes for some time, or 16 days or 1 month, they make this boy to do Sandhya Vandanam compulsorily. By that time, this boy gets bored of. இவ்வளோ நேரம் பண்ணி சின்ன பையனை பசிக்கிறது சாப்பிடாமலே இதெல்லாம் பண்ணணும் அது பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் தான் சாப்பிடணும். So the priest makes the boy to do. When the priest stops, he will also stop. Generally happens that. But some people, they practice. Even the priest stops, they continuously practice. So once I am practicing practically, just physically I am practicing, the mental transformation also should come. அது வரலன்னா இது சும்மா மெக்கானிக்கலாக போயிட்டே இருக்கும். There are people very sincerely practice Trikala Sandhya. Very sincerely practice. Very much they have commitment. They do that. What Shastra tells, you have commitment, good, but at the same time you know that in-depth essence of that Gayatri, why I am doing, what for I am doing, don't be mechanical, understand and grow mentally also. Then you get more and more interest, inner maturity takes place. Inner growth takes place. So every action, every ritual should bring some transformation in my personality. If it is not bringing, suppose in my personality there is no difference in my way of approach, in way of my talking, in all these things, there is no difference. That means I am doing these rituals mechanically in artham. So inner maturity should come simultaneously. Pannumbodhu appadi vandute irukkum. Growth. So what he has to do, first thing, from external purification onwards it starts. First bath. External and internal purification. So he has to do avahanam. So, internal avahan. By that he gets purified. I am not an ordinary filthy being. Filthy, full of filthy, but still and the divinity and the divine Brahman is there. The concept is there. That is called avahanam. Gayatrim avahayami. So that means I am free from all wrong thoughts, at least for at that time. Wrong thoughts. I should not utter any wrong words, rude words. So because that avahanam is there, I have to behave in such a way, as daivika rupama, I have to behave. This is meditation first he has to start. Meditation on Lord Ganesha. After purification, meditation on Lord Ganesha, offering water to Surya Devata. Next, after purification, meditation on Lord Ganesha. Then the third step, offering water to Surya Devata. That is called, we call Arghyam. Offering Arghyam. Then offering the oblations to the plants. He has to offer water to the plants. And other duties are also there. Some pranayama, like that they have to do. And then sitting, doing Gayatri Japa. So these are all the procedures they have to follow. How many times he has to do Gayatri Japa? Shastra tells, Gayatri Mantra is chanted 108 times in the morning. Prata Sandhya. In the morning, 108 times at dawn, in the morning. And 32 times in the Madhyana Gayatri time. 32 times. Even engirpan po. Office lono, school lo, college lo irpan. That's why these English education people knows. எப்படியாவது இதெல்லாம் பண்ணாமலே வைக்கணும்னா they want to nicely they have allotted duties for us. In spite of those duties, if I have commitment, no one can stop. Anywhere, wherever I can do. Manas is pradhana. What amount of physical performance you are doing is not the question. How much your inner bhavana is there is important. According to the situation, I can do what can I do. The intelligent person is one. An escapist, anytime he can escape, no? An escape pannana manasula irundha, no one can make him to practice. So 32 times, then 64 times in the evening. 64 times he has to chant Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tasya full mantra. Like that 64 times he has to chant. So in the madri moodu vela pannanum. We'll question, moodu vela edukku Swamini, oru vela poduma. Shastra tells, okay, oru vela saapidu. I want not 3 times, 4 times I want to eat. You are eating 4 times, therefore better to do 3 times at least. We never reduce our lunch. We never reduce our dinner. Therefore, Shastra tells, do 3 times. So there are so many exceptions. If you don't have time, at least to do 2 times. If you don't have time, at least to do 1 time. If you don't have time, at least 108 times, do few minutes. Like that Shastra giving, lot of margin. The margin, the more margin Shastra is giving, this person becoming more reluctant. More reluctant. So after, in the long run, he forgets totally. I have initiated into Gayatri Mantra. There is a mantra I have to do. It is my duty. It is a Nitya Karma prescribed by Shastra for my sake. Totally forgotten. Totally forgotten. Once I have taken it, I have to practice. That is, commitment is very important. Any person's life, to accomplish anything, commitment is required. Therefore, in this commitment comes through these rituals by one vratam or one fasting or one or other rituals. This commitment leads the person, toughens the person. He has to be toughened towards himself. Never be lethargic, never be lenient towards yourself, but tender towards others. Be hard towards yourself. Amicability. Amicability means adjustment, accommodation. The more I grow, the age I am increasing means I have to develop such a tremendous accommodation, adjustment. The more you adjust, the more you are mature. Person ardham. I cannot adjust. Here I cannot adjust. Means I am immature in ardham. A mature person is one who adjusts, who accommodates anywhere, any circumstances, on any condition. That is called maturity. Maturity is not age-wise. Age-wise mature. But inner maturity kadiyadu. So adukkaga naan work pannanum. I have to work for that. So this commitment helps me to mature myself, to go to all hardships in the life. So these disciplines are all meant for that, remember. So therefore in this mantra, Sandhya Mantra ends with the prayer. Even we include Yamadharmaraja also there. Yamadharmaraja, for him also there is a prayer. This boy has to do prayer for Yamadharmaraja. It is included in Sandhya Vandana. So this is about initiation into Gayatri and how to perform Sandhya Vandanam. One thing Shastra tells, our life should not be guided by our own likes and dislikes. That's all. Nothing, no? My like and dislikes should not govern my life. If my life is governed by my likes and dislikes, means that's all. That is the end of life. There is no growth at all. Therefore, Lord Krishna also tells, Raga Dvesha Viyuktaistu Vishayan Indriyaischcharan Atmavashyair Vidheyatma Prasadam Adhigacchati. The tranquility, that Ananda, comes only when you come out of Raga and Dvesha. In Sanskrit we can say. Likes and dislikes are called Raga and Dvesha. So, in the childhood onwards, I have to develop like this. So, this type of practice helps me to come out of my Raga Dvesha. In future, this Raga Dvesha, if I control now onwards, so it will help me for Brahma Vidya. If I have Raga Dvesha, likes and dislikes, I have no place in that Brahma Vidya and circle. There you cannot work. Suddenly straight away you come to Vedanta class and the teacher tells, Raga Dvesha Viyuktaistu Vishayanindriyaischaran enna varum. I have nourished my Raga Dvesha, nurtured my Raga Dvesha from so many years. 40 years, 50 years I am nourishing. Suddenly I come to Edo Purajanma Punyama Vairagyam Vandade. I got come into Arsha Vidya Gurukulam. Suddenly Raga Dvesha will go? Never. It will not go. They are not that much easy. And you go on studying Shastra, Raga Dvesha are not going, it is tug of war. So Shastra theriyum. Adinala chinna vayasilinde practice pannapan. Better not to have any likes and dislikes. Enakku idu pidikkum, enakku pidikkaadanu sollade. I like it, I hate it. With a modern American style. Why you don't like it? I don't know. Swamiji says. Puja Swamiji imitates the people, how these younger generations talks, no? Why you hate it? I don't know. What is this then? I don't know. I don't know anything. The mannerisms, the talking, the way, the approach, the look at the people, look at the things, and the whole thing is subjective. You know? Subjectivity, individuality is so dominant. And that person is really a problematic person in the society. Such a person is there in the society, such society will never go forward. So therefore, keeping all this in the mind, you are not only individual, you are in the society. Therefore, you have to contribute something to the society. You have responsibility. Never forget that. My life is not only for my sake. I have to do a lot of contribution to my family members, towards others also. In this process, I have to discipline myself. So this is one sadhana, initiation into Gayatri. We never take it as granted. We never take it as blindly believe anything. So this is about initiation into Gayatri and Sandhya Vandanam. Then the glory of Gayatri. Anything if I want to implement into my life, I should know its significance and its glory. Without knowing its glory, I cannot implement for a long time. And that is why Devi Mahatmyam, all this Mahatmyam they write at the end. Mahatmyam means if you chant this, you will get this, you will get this, you will get this. That's why people are so happy. And the Mahatmyam padikanam first. As Madhuri, with that glory also we should know what Shastra tells. The Upanishads and Puranas glorified Gayatri by describing it as the greatest mantra. First Upanishad says this is the greatest mantra. In Chandogya Upanishad, the mantra runs like this. Gayatri va idagum sarvam bhutam edidam kincha vagvai Gayatri vagva idagum bhutam gayati cha trayate cha. That Gayatri, gayati cha, it is in the musical form, the meter. This is in the musical form. Gayati cha, trayate cha. It sings and protects. That means what? The one who sings, who chants Gayatri, that person will be protected by the Gayatri. Then, Gayatri is the door to get self-knowledge. In Aitareya Upanishad, there is a story. Aitareya Brahmana. Once Devas wants to get the Soma juice. They always want to drink Soma juice. So they send this Gayatri. You take as Gayatri as a person. Gayatri, Trishtup and Jagati. These three they are called. And they asked them, you please get Soma juice. Who asked? Devatas asked. Gayatri, Trishtup and Jagati. They are allotted to bring the Soma juice for Devatas. Then this Gayatri and Trishtup and Jagati went to bring the Soma juice. What happened? This Trishtup and Jagati could not bring that Soma juice. Not only that, they are not able to bring Soma juice and they left their letters behind. Their meters, chandas. From them, they have left this Trishtup has left one letter on the way. And Jagati has left 3 letters on the way. What Gayatri did? Gayatri has taken that Soma juice and these letters also which are left by this Trishtup and Jagati. And the letters also Gayatri owned up. That's why Gayatri has got a high significance. To accomplishing something, not only that, whatever is left, those letters are more significant. You should not, a chandas is that you should not leave your letters. Gayatri maintained her letters at the same time and she brought those letters also back and kept with her. This is the significance of Gayatri. That's why anybody says to do some work, முடியல சுவாமினி சொல்லக்கூடாது. Okay, once in a while. But those days there are many stories and stories. If anyone allot a job, anything if you have to do, they have to do that, sir. That's why gurus give some tough job sometimes. இந்த சிஷ்யானுக்கு ஓடி போயிடுமாலாமான்னு தோணும். என்ன குருவுக்கு தெரியும் இவனுக்கு எந்த மாதிரி வேலை கொடுக்கணும்னு. பிகாஸ் குரு நோஸ் ஷமாதமா எது எந்த குறை இருக்குன்னு குருவுக்கு நல்லா தெரியும். தட்ஸ் வை குரு கிவ்ஸ் சச் எ ஜாப். வாட் இதெல்லாம் திங்க் பண்ண மாட்டார். ஜெனரலி தே கிவ். இஃப் நெசசரி தே திங்க் அண்ட் அலாட். Not only that, gurus may have a lot of confidence this person alone can do this job, so they allot some job. Maybe that also. So otherwise I have to undergo this pain, I have to undergo this experience, I may be required, that's why my guru might have given this job. See the approach. That is why under the guru working for a length of time to strain oneself. அதனால் குருவுக்கு ஏதாவது பண்ணுறதுக்காக ஐ ஹாவ் டு வெயிட். அந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கிடைக்குமா? ஏன்னா தட் இஸ் அன் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி டு அண்டர்கோ லாட் ஆஃப் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்சஸ் ஸோ ஐ கேன் மெச்சூர் மை செல்ஃப். Therefore, in Mahanarayana Upanishad also, it says, Gayatri Chandasam Mata. Mahanarayana Upanishad says, Gayatri is the mother. Among all the chandas, it is like a mother, head of the family. Mother is the head of the family. Adi madri Gayatri also among all the chandas, Gayatri has got such a pedestal, high pedestal, great significance. Mother among the meters. Now Lord Krishna also tells Gayatri Chandasam Aham. Aham means I am the Brahman. In Vibhuti Yoga, what are all the places I am there? Krishna tells, among Chandas, I am in the Gayatri. More manifestation. Even Brahman is there in Trishtup Jagati also. But still, Brahman is there even in Ajnani. What is the difference between Ajnani and Gnani? Brahman avarlone irkar, ivarlone irkar. No, Brahman is manifesting more clear in Gnani. That is the difference. Manifesting means what? Gayatri Chandasam Aham means what? In Gayatri meter, my manifestation is high. That is the meaning. That's why we do Namaskara to Mahatmas, great people, the Brahman manifestation is more. So if I touch their feet, and the manifestation, that also enak power vandadu. So that samskara, that it helps me and to bring that transformation in my personality. That's why our culture is a unique culture. Samskara is required. That's why 42 samskaras lo idu oru samskara. 42 samskaras for what purpose? To know Brahman. And the samskaras illenna I am not able to qualify myself. Therefore, any samskara is meant directed towards Brahma Vidya. Remember, any samskara. Any samskara. Even from Annaprashna, Seemantam onwards, Namakaranam, Vivaham, Upanayanam, there are so many rituals. These samskaras only aim at Brahma Vidya. Remember, only aim at Brahma Vidya. Even at the time of conception also there is a samskara. That is also meant for Brahma Vidya. Whatever ritual, whatever prescribed here, not for anything else, only for Brahma Vidya. This is what we have to remember. Either Homa, either Japa, either Parayanam, either Rudra Japa or Sahasranama, you take anything meant for Brahma Vidya. Why do Parayanam? Parayanam is also a sadhana prescribed by Shastra to get Brahma Vidya. Parayanam panna Brahma Vidya varuma appadi kekka kudadu. Parayanam panna Brahma Vidya varadu. Ashtanga yogam Sirshasana panna Brahma Vidya varuma varadu. Shastra never tells if you hold your breath 15 minutes you get Brahma Jnanam. All out and not Brahma Jnanam. They are all only sadhanas. Never expect Brahma Vidya by any blessed practice. Never. All these practices purifies the person physically, mentally, and this person is ready for Brahma Vidya. So therefore never condemn any ritual, never engrossed by the ritual, never enamored by ritual. What I have to know? Ritual is meant to purify myself, and I have to grow and come out of the ritual. Clear? This is what Karma Kanda tells. If I do not understand this, whole Karma Kanda really is people hate Karma Kanda. Shastra never said, you be in Karma Kanda, you do this. Shastra never said. You require whatever you want to do sometime, mature yourself, come out of it. Work for Jnana Yoga. Yesterday we saw in one class, Karma Yoga, Upasana, Jnana Yoga. Who asked you to continue in the same thing? That's why never blame the Shastra. No, I want to take bottle. Today also I want to drink milk only. Hey, you are grown up, you need not drink milk today. You have to take hard food. At age, according to that age, you have to change your food. According to your age, you are growing, you have to change your sadhanas. It's my job, I should know what I require. With the guidance of mother, with guidance of father, with guidance of guru, I have to know. Okay? This is the glory of Gayatri Mantra. Now, as Mahavakya, we saw yesterday, Jivatma Paramatma Aikya Jnanam, Akhandartha Bodhaka Vakyam Mahavakyam, which reveals identity between individual and the Lord. A Mahavakya thus predicates an equation. It is an equation between two variables. Two variables means 5 plus 4 is equal to 10 minus 1. It's the equation. 5 plus 4 is equal to 10 minus 1. You don't have answer there actually. But it is implied. What is the answer? 9. Ange 9 irukka? Kadiyadu. But answer is there. But there is no 9 number. Idida Mahavakya. Tat tvam asina. You remove this body-mind part, Jivatma, you remove this Paramatma, Sarvajnatvam, Sarvavyapitvam, that Parama adjective remove and take that Atma, it is identical. Therefore here also, Om, it starts from the Om. Gayatri Mantra starts from Om, the cause of everything, indicated by the syllable Omkara, which means the Lord. Om means the Lord, Parabrahman. Its essential nature of the Lord is equated in the form of, the essential nature of the Lord is equated in the form of limitless awareness, Chaitanyam. Dakshinamurti, Savitri, all, any Lord, any Devata you take, all these forms, but the inner essence, the true nature is what? Limitless awareness, the Chaitanya. For that Chaitanyam, that Saguna, Rupam I am giving here, for that Nirguna, Chaitanyam. No gunas are there, but I have given tat saviturvarenyam bhargaha devasya dhimahi dhiyo yona prachodayat unto that Brahman. So therefore, I am invoking that Brahman in this form. This Savitri Devata is none other than Brahman. No Devata can exist without Brahman. All Devatas are all manifestations of Brahman. Never ask this mantra is great, that mantra is great. This is another problem. Great mantra, significant. All mantras are significant. All mantras are efficacious. When my attitude is this Mahavakya Bhavana, Nikrishta Vastuni, Utkrishta Bhavana is there, all mantras. Swami says, Gagubugai chonna kuda paravailanu solluvaru. Whatever name you say, clip, paravala. But Brahman, Avahana. It doesn't matter what object you are keeping in front of you. What is your bhavana is important. Understand? But instead of taking clip, mic and all, take some highly manifesting things like Surya, a Ganges, water, some holy things which are already explained in Shastra. But Shastra never say don't take clip and never compel. But why already Shastra has given so many deities? Why I have to resist Shastra? Shastra na chonnade na pannanama enna. I will take some other thing. Take. If you want, you take. Who said? This is rational mind. People know. They come and argue. Here Ramarne enna pannanam, edukku pannanam. Krishna ye worship pannanam. If you want to take, even Allah also you worship. We don't say. But Allah is also a Brahman. See the concept. That's why we are embracing all religions, but they are hitting us. Christ is also none other than Brahman. But unfortunately they are not understanding this inner depth of this Sanatana Dharma, and they are trying to destroy this Dharma. Clear? Once I give place to them, I ask them, understand, this is the bhavana. Any god you worship, all gods are names and forms, but Brahman alone is there, understand. Instead of understanding, try to cooperating with us, and they want to ruthlessly destroy this culture, this concept. What a unique concept. If this wisdom goes from this land, is it possible for Vishwa Shanti? Is it possible for universal peace? Do you think? Is it possible? If this jnana is not alive on this earth, it is very difficult. That's why we should not allow. We should not allow anybody. Yesterday Swami said, even himsa requires to protect this Sanatana Dharma, we never hesitate. That's why Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, Uttishtha, Yuddham Kuru, Yuddhaswan. Why you are worshipping then Krishna? Krishna encouraged violence. We never say it is violence. So to protect this Sanatana Dharma, unfortunately some immature people are not able to understand this depth of this. It is our job to make them to understand, so that let them also enjoin with this Dharma. Then you can create a heaven on the earth. When it is possible, when I know first, I know, then I can teach others. I can make others to understand. But who are all born in the same culture, same dharma, are not understanding. Not only that, they are working against to this dharma, means what a pity thing. Therefore, encourage rituals. Encourage pujas. Whoever doing, do. Give dhanam. ஏதாவது பூஜை பண்றியா பண்ணு, all of we have to do that now. At least at their level, if they are going to Tirupati Balaji, put 10 rupa, paravala. Nothing wrong. Let encourage their belief. Different people are doing different upasanas in villages. You can see many people. Let encourage their belief so that at least the person will not go to wrong side. Never think, why I have to encourage this person, he is not doing. Maybe he is doing something wrong. That is a different question. But koncham vipudi ella potti na Hanuman vesham Ramar vesham potta kudu 10 rupa tappilla adella. That's why we have to encourage our culture in different angles and different ways. Try to understand this. Never look in one angle eppomi. So we have lot of responsibility to bring this culture more and more popular and prosperous into the whole and the roots of this humanity, so that other people also will recognize one day or other. In the process, I have to face so many problems, so much of violence, so much of atrocities. I don't mind. Even sannyasis, swaminis, mahatmas, jnanis, acharyas are all in this process only. They are all doing this only, either one way or other. So my contribution as a human being, citizen, I also contribute. So many rituals are pointed out. Let me practice some rituals, whatever prescribed for me. Going to the temple, doing puja, doing anushtanam, just chanting, parayanam. And even Tamil, if you don't know Sanskrit, you can read Tamil. Tirumandiram, Tiruvachikam, Tiruppavai, Tiruvembavai, innat. What a great literature we have in Tamil. Tirukkural, all Veda Saram only. Gayatri is Veda Sara, those texts are also Veda Sara. This is called Rishirunam. Devarunam is going to the temple doing puja. Devarunam. Rishirunam is chanting, Parayanam, studying scriptures, Rishirunam, teaching. And Pritrurunam, for my ancestors I have to do. Shraddha karma is also a ritual. Whether they are eating or not, these are, don't question. Shastra prescribed do Shraddha karma. Our saaptrara illaya, edukku unakku? This is a question. People are coming and asking, why you are wasting? Abhishekam panna, you are wasting. We never think nothing go waste at all. Every action is significant. Whether they are eating or not, I don't bother. But I get chitta shuddhi. I get purity of mind. So I want that. Shastra prescribed. Therefore I do. Sandhya Vandanam also I do. If I am already doing, well and good, continue. If I am not doing, continue tomorrow onwards. At least sit for some time. Gayatri, அப்படி சாப்பிட்டே காயத்ரி சொல்லக்கூடாது. உட்கார்ந்து ஒரு 5 நிமிஷமோ 10 நிமிஷமோ சொல்லணும். சாயங்காலம் சொல்லணும். அது பண்ண முடியாமலே don't commit yourself in so many things. Why? Why 10 minutes also can't I spend some time for japa? Morning or evening? I can. So this commitment is required. So I will conclude with this topic. I have given very briefly. I have not gone much elaborately. And those who want to learn Smartha Gayatri, they can learn. This Gayatri also they can chant. Afterwards, you can come to know that mantras. I will tell you later. We conclude here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om.